It's going to be slides to 18 to 20. And in brief, what we'll go over is we're going to discuss the advantages of effectively, I know it sounds kind of basic and kind of dumb, but exposing yourself as little as possible to the enemy. And we're going to be discussing what that actually looks like from our perspective. And we're going to look at it from both the good guy side and the bad guy side. Why are we going over this? Well, one, it's always good to go over the basics. So those of us that obviously struggle with this a bit more, it'll be useful to make sure that it's something that we are incorporating into our day-to-day tactics. And for those of us who already kind of use it, it's going to be a great opportunity to sort of see that difference between, why we don't kind of why we don't want to prioritize our offensive abilities at the expense of our survivability, and kind of hopefully spark a little bit of a discussion on balancing those two. If you've heard me ever say, hey, let them make the mistakes, that's not that itself is a kind of a little mantra that I find really does make a positive impact on our ability to stay in the fight, and there's nothing that'll slow us down any more than a casualty. So before I launch us into the actual activity, any questions on what we're talking about or getting the slides up, anything like that?
Yeah, the page number.
Yes, 18 to 20.
Copy.
And we should be able to hop in and at least grab our shit. You'll find yourself near Arleville when we hop in. And we can go also in-game comms just to increase our familiarity with that. So let's hop in and get going. To wait for everybody, I also don't want to delay. Hey, Lizard, get in here. I don't want to delay too much longer, so let's get right into it. Let's approach this again from the perspective of like a bad guy. So if I were, let me try to find, yeah, good corner. So if y'all want to come on a little closer this way.
Up, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, just right about there, Night Fox. No, perfect. Yeah, we're just looking to play with some angles today. So obviously, when you're like in CQB, it's a pretty natural instinct to do stuff like, this. Where right now I can see Contra. It's assumed he can see me. Eiko, can you see me at all?
Negative.
Right, and then I can come out like this and engage, one person at a time. What I wanted to address is, if you'll notice kind of how quickly I'm moving, I can move in short, choppy steps like that, and that helps, but it's rarely as good as really using that scroll wheel to slow down and really working a corner, right? If I were to tell you that the bad guy was staring at that corner, I think we'd all understand that, but not everyone does this. So again, like if Sauce is the only bad guy that's out here, can't see me, he can't see me, maybe he can see the very top of my head,
Yeah.
Now we can see each other, right? So the reason this is important, again, right now, only Aiko can shoot me, right?
Yep.
Yeah. No one else can shoot me. If I suck up on this cover, maybe now Contra can shoot me too, right?
I sure can.
So what that looks like from the other side is, let's say I'm addressing this corner. Instead of addressing it like this, where I'm really tucked up on this corner, I'm just like a body length or two away and working it from back here. Small changes like that, as well as a change in speed, are going to have a huge impact on your ability to utilize that cover, stay in cover, and fight from that cover, and minimize the enemy's ability to blast you. I don't think it needs a whole lot of illustration to point out that, like, this against a whole lot of you is an unfair fight. This against just Aiko is a much more fair fight, right? Does anyone have any questions about how that works? I take that as a no. You're probably wondering now, okay, well, not every day do we get a nice big slab of cover like this. And this is where I wanted to kind of focus some of our training time. What happens when we are in an environment like this? You know, what part of that principle does or doesn't apply anymore? Contra. What, can we still use that basic concept here in the middle of the woods with irregular cover?
Yeah.
How?
Well, I mean, it depends on the actual cover.
Sure,
Maybe
but
not.
Why don't you show me like what an option might look like here? Let's say I'm your bad guy. Yeah. Right. Now here, let's say Contra is not alone. Let's see, Night Fox, Polly, and Sauce just on my screen here together. Go and support Contra as if you were part of his squad. And do the same thing kind of what he's doing here. And everybody else, let's go be bad guys. Let's step back a little bit. Let's spread out left to right here. Right? We're an enemy squad they just ran into. What does this start to look like, right? If we're the bad guys and we're trying to shoot them, who can we engage right now? Who are the people we can engage?
I can engage one or two people. That's it.
Yeah, I think I can hit maybe Night Fox, definitely Contra, but can they engage some of us? Yeah. So let's say I'm engaging Contra right now. I start shooting at him, and I drive him back into cover. And Polly is working his angle as well. So Polly, let's say you're working through, and you start rounding your cover, right? Can you engage me? Right. Yeah, exactly. So as a team, as you're using that technique, you're going to be able to cover one another a lot easier. What gets thrown into chaos here if Sauce were to feel kind of spicy and were to run up aggressively past or away from the group? Let's say Sauce on his own, say, flanks right really hard. Let's see what happens. Apart from his movement, let's assume he can move in a safe manner. But what happens if he's way out on a flank? All right, Sauce, which of the enemy group can you engage right now? Right. Now, in this case, Sauce, being an experienced player, probably doesn't have a hard time finding an advantageous position. But at the end of the day, by having him way out on a flank, he may put himself now where he's isolated from the rest of the party and can't support him, because I don't think he can. Oh, wait, maybe he can, but he might not be able to hit, say, guys too far on the flank while we're whittling down the player numbers. So again, it's not so much a case of it's bad to be on a flank as it is that when you're in a firefight, you want to make sure that you're not self-isolating from the squad and that you are remaining close enough to fill in the gaps and support by fire. And that's another reason why it's important to stay close with your fire team. And it's sometimes better to even hang back and just stay in cover and let the situation breathe and, say maintain security, than get way out onto a flank, because every once in a while you can actually self-isolate and you won't be able to contribute meaningfully. What I was going to get at, and I don't want to belabor the point, is if you look to Polly's left, there's all that real estate that's now unsecure, and Polly's busy in the fight, so he could get flanked. Whereas if Sauce was back in his original position, back in the formation, where the team's expecting him to be, he can now probably pretty safely watch their backside, watch their flanks, and at the very least spot and announce threats if they appear, at the sacrifice of Sauce's ability to get into the fight himself. So it's one of those things to consider, and it's one of those calls that a team leader is going to have to make. But at no point does any of this require these guys to jump out of cover and start blasting dudes point blank. I don't think I need to go through much more of this. We're already about 15 minutes in, and I think the topic has been driven home. Any questions on kind of like how it looks as the enemy to address a team that's in cover?
No.
All right. One more thing we're going to cover as far as like fighting with angles and stuff like that is we're going to cover horizontal angles such as hilltops, and then we're going to really quickly go over like what depth of angle in a little more detail. So stand by.
Question for you, Sauce. How many belts do you carry to stay under 50 kg?
Well, I'm at 52. I've got 5.
All right, guys. So this is a pretty common situation. We're close to a hilltop and there's enemies on top. How can we use our knowledge of angles to make this fight between fire teams, for example, let's say it's me and Contra squaring off, a little more favorable for us? Let's say Contra's the good guys and I'm the bad guys. What can we do to make Contra, Sauce, and Polly more successful in a fight with, a squad where I'm sitting or something? What can we do?
Grenades.
Hey, there's a good one. Did everyone hear that? Yeah, grenades. Well, a grenade or two. Start making little sectors of clear. What else can we do individually as we're addressing this fight?
Go lower. Have a hill between us.
All right. And what can we do when we're trying to engage the enemy? What concept can we utilize to make our fight more in our favor?
Create the L.
We could backtrack a little to get more of the hill in between us.
I mean,
okay. These are all correct answers. The answer I was fishing for is something along the lines of you can just slice the pie, right? You can move slowly so that you're able to basically, just like you would on a vertical piece of cover where you're inching around it, you can try to get a similar effect along vertical lines. You might want to move up to cover, so I'm looking at Polly and he's got some rocks, so it's always advantageous to try to move up to that. But what's the downside if Polly on his own, or at least without other targets and other angles of fire, were to do that and start popping up? What's it going to turn into if he were to pop up behind that rock and you got a whole squad over here? It's going to be like a 5-on-1, right? Yeah, that guy said it. Everyone's going to focus their fire on the rock. So whenever you're making a movement like this, is it better to have one buddy, or rather one guy doing it, or a whole lot of guys kind of doing it together and coordinating, kind of they're popping up and looking around?
Together, right?
Exactly.
I think together, yeah.
So, again, same as in the woods, right? Where you had a team kind of staggered out through cover. You can do the same thing on vertical angles. It's a little more complicated, but the concept is still alive, where you're looking for opportunities to get that vertical angle. Maybe Polly is kneeling behind a rock. Well, Sauce, I think I see a rock to my front left. And then, I don't know, Contra, maybe those trees to my front right can all become sources of cover for you guys to be popping up under. And there's no rule saying you have to be sucked up on that cover to start doing this. So, if Polly knows there's a threat right here, he can be stood back from that rock a fair bit, and he can kind of be like standing up like a prairie dog, just trying to see over the top, if nothing else, just to confirm where I am, so that he can maybe take the shot, maybe reduce the threat. and then, duck back down, change position, that sort of thing. So the concept applies even with horizontal cover, such as the top of a hill. And then I think that's pretty much all the points I wanted to discuss. I'm sorry. One last thing is like windows and shit. This will be the last topic, and then we're done. So let me bring this to an urban area. Hang tight, guys.
Welcome, heretic.
Can you guys see me up here?
Barely, but yes.
Yeah.
No doubt. So, let's say we were in a big old heckin' gunfight, right? And I know there's like an enemy squad down there. Same concept as before. Right now, all I can see is Polly's head, right? Can anybody else see me? Maybe Tame can see me?
No.
Right, so, but if I do nothing different, but just kind of move up closer to that window, who can see me now?
Echo can.
I can see you.
Really? Eiko, you can, holy shit, yeah, I was not expecting that. Yeah, I was expecting Contra and Sauce to see you, but yeah, even if Eiko can see me, right. And again, now, instead of it being a one-on-one fight between me and Polly, I've got a 5 or 6 on 1 with the whole fucking squad, which, super cool when I want to get shot real fast, but not super effective if I'm looking to generate casualties. It's almost always going to be better. Now I'm stuck back up in the room. How many people can see me from, hang on, let me get a good spot, from about here? How many people can see me?
Okay.
Yeah, so Polly can. He's my target, so we're in a gunfight, a one-on-one. Who else can see me? Yeah, didn't think so. So I think I've belabored the point enough. Whenever possible, get away from your cover. Go slow when you're moving around so that you don't over-move. Because like what you don't want, like let's say if I'm squared off against Polly, I don't want to tap, my D key and then whoop, end up here. So you almost always want to make sure that your mouse wheel is, fully decelerated so you can have a little more fine control. And then don't forget that just because you're out away from cities, that you're on a hill, this technique, although sometimes a little more complicated, can still be applied, and it can keep you out of the way of bullets a hell of a lot more than some of the ways that will occur naturally to you. So that's it. That's all I got for today. Any questions on the topic before we jump back in? Going once.
One question, basically another topic that I have seen happen a few times. Just wanted to point it out. If you're in the middle where there's no cover and you're taking fire, what do you do?
Okay, yeah, that's a really good question. Just in general, what are you supposed to do? So ideally, you want to avoid getting caught in the open, but per SOP, if you're taking unexpected contact, you'd want to use your react to contact drill. Bullets and suppression is a form of its own cover. So, if we're walking along and we start taking unexpected rounds, what's the SOP say about react to contact? What's that first step? Anyone know?
Mag pumping. Probably a gun line if possible.
Yeah, you'd want to gain fire superiority. Start getting rounds on target, form a gun line, and expect to hear commands from your team leader, right? So bang, ba-bang, everyone's shooting, and then you go right into the rest of the drill. So, but what's that first part that you do automatically? Yeah, you return fire. Again, bullets are a form of cover. If you're caught in the open, just kind of mentally prepare to drain your ammunition because you're trading your ammunition for blood. Simple as. In a gunfight, you're going to spend one or both. All right. Any other questions?
I mean, is second and third part to that, but I don't know if we implement that, like find cover and get to it, to return accurate fire.
It might be, yeah. If there's cover nearby, that might be what your team leader decides to do rather than do just like a straight break off for the drill. It's going to be up to that. And of course, it's going to depend entirely on the situation. You're going to have to make an evaluation. Hey, is that cover solid enough to justify not shooting long enough to get there? Stuff like that. And that's far more complex of a topic than it might sound. And it's just honestly, it's going to be down to a lot of personal intuition and experience. But yeah, that's a little beyond the couple of minutes I want to spend talking about it, and that might be a topic all its own, frankly. All right, any other questions? Alrighty, let's get into it. I'll get up the server here. Give me about 5 minutes. Smoke them if you got them.
By the way, Lizard, are you using the
All right, server is restarting. Just saw that screenshot. It's pretty funny. All right. So today, I think we have got the kind of the climactic finale to the Manhunt campaign. We are in a little bit of luck. So last time that we played, we caught a little bit more intel, which was coming off of the back of the success we had. The unexpected success that we had with that one hostage scenario where the guy with the S vest had the elder at gunpoint. Because we resolved that, and because we were able to aggressively patrol into the Shuriak Valley, seems like we found really good intel to suggest we know right where the shadow is. So I think that is exactly what's happening today.
The shadow.
Oh, shit.
No, he will see the light at the end of the tunnel.
He's gonna see the light.
I'm glad to know that Europeans definitely have better humor.
Oh, come on, server. Don't do this. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Was there an update that I'm not aware of?
It said Group 1 replication. I don't know what that means.
I have no idea what that means.
mod update?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, I saw a couple of those.
frickin-
It was giving me trouble downloading them
What
when joining.
else is new with Arma other than mod problems? See, all the more reason why
Vanilla.
I desperately need to make sure that we have as few mods as possible. Let's see if it works now. Nope, still doing it. What the French toast? Did I miss an update? JSON, copy the clipboard. Oh my goodness. Silly thing. I can't even, it's doing the thing where it's shutting down so fast I can't even read it. One sec. Gotta actually go read the silly log here. Yeah, again, sorry boys. Give me just a minute to sort this out here.
Oh, while he's doing that, we can probably start slot up screen and do other stuff so it saves time.
Yeah, can you help us out with that? I'm going to be focusing on this.
Sure. Anyone wants to lead?
Looks like there's 10 of us.
Yeah, and the mics are muted in case you were saying something. There are 9 of us. Citadel probably is going to Zeus most of the time.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
We can probably go into like 5 and 4. I can lead one team. I need one more volunteer for a different team.
I'll take that other team.
You'll be here the whole time, right?
Yeah, should be.
Okay, cool. All right, I don't have the slot up screen thingy. Let me see if I can find one.
Oh, hang on. I have Photoshop in a dream. Bear with me.
Thank you.
I think I got it. It was human error as usual. I think I had an extra space bar in the mission mission line there. So I think it should be up and running. Yeah, it looks like it's working. Apologies about that, boys. Let me get the slot up screen here.
Yay.
Oh, all right. I was gonna just take the picture from last week and then just cross out the names poorly.
Oh, just like crudely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open up
All right.
MS Paint.
Let me
Oh yeah, that's
stream
right.
this.
MS Paint. Yes.
Screens, go live.
The worse the software,
and
better.
Let me make one for Lizard. Copy. Boop. Give him a nice little border there. Boop. Oops, wrong color. There we are. All right. Am I missing anybody? Tame. Yeah, I'm missing Tame. All right. If you guys can see my screen, I'm going to be just doing this for a minute. So
He's on there. Bottom right next to Furious.
yeah, but I'm making one of these for him. A little easier to click and drag. Alrighty. Oops. Yeah, go ahead and start talking about slotting up.
Yeah, so we have a total of 9, so we're thinking of 5 and 4 man teams.
Okay.
So I will take one lead, Polly is taking the other lead.
I don't have Polly in here. That's what I'm missing.
Right, I am missing.
Gamer. There we are. So who's next?
Go ahead, folks. What roles do you want? Let's go down the list. Heretic.
I'll take a support gunner.
I'll just start Yuneko's team for now. Need another
let's-
support gunner, looks like.
Lizard is probably a strap hanger.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what that means, Lizard, is you're basically, just for sake of sanity, you are effectively restricted to just a basic rifleman stuff. Don't bring any extra equipment. Don't try to do anything like a special role. Just be a rifleman with like a grenade or two and just tag along. There's a million reasons for it, but yeah, just do that. If you decide to play with us more, we'll get you all educated on what the other jobs are and how to play them and stuff like that.
All right, sounds good.
I don't
Night
mind-
Fox.
I don't mind taking the element lead.
You want to take an element lead? Thought Polly was doing it. Oh, you win like a 2IC.
Element
slot.
lead. Yeah,
Copy,
yeah.
copy. Thank you, that guy. You'll be navigating today.
I'll
Uh,
take the support gunner.
Can I get the
alright.
second support gunner in Echo Squad?
Oh, I was going to ask for that one.
I know you were.
All right, you two fight. Unless Heretic, do you want to join Polly's
I
team?
know
so they can
Jujitsu
both-
sauce.
I know
I
you.
don't care.
Okay.
I'll go with that guy, and then Contra can go with Polly then.
Come on, Polly, let's go. We're gonna hold hands and skip.
I'm good, dog.
Oh, come on, man.
Don't be selfish,
Trying to
bro.
have a good time.
You'll learn eventually, bro. You will.
All right,
Uh,
Night Fox. I'm just going down the list if no one volunteers. That's all. That's what I'm doing.
Nightfox, you're still muted. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, go ahead and put me as an AT rifleman anywhere.
Yeah. Here, I'll stick you there. Who are we missing?
Tame.
Tame.
Yep. Same deal, Tame. Till we get you all spooled up, you'll just take a basic rifle. So I'm thinking effectively maybe like something like that. where
That
they
works.
tack on there.
Polly, do you want a 4-man team and I have a 5, or do you want us to go with like 3-3 and you go with another 3?
We should probably do 4 and 5. Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking of the same thing because 3 is going to be like a point attack thing.
Yeah, just for the sake of the radios.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. So then we can do something like that. So let me just put those guys back just for my own sake. And then, yeah, and I'll obviously be Zeusing, so I won't really count towards the team at all. Alrighty, sounds good. Let me get the rest of this going. Throw this in here. Oh. Someday we'll get a real slot up screen, but it is not this day. Oh, I got battle-eyed. Do we even need to run that on the private server?
Probably not.
Probably not. As long as Sauce, I know you big hacker, you. That is a joke for the uninitiated.
Yeah, I don't have enough skill. I need the aimbot.
I need the aimbot in a co-op game. All right, let's see if this works. It what's the famous saying?
Worked in testing.
Worked in testing. So let's see if it loads. Oh, I think it is. Alrighty, cool. So if that's all going, I will kind of read you guys the setup here. Yeah, cool. Let me just get everything turned on so you guys can jump in and slot in. As always, bear with me. Things are going to be getting built while we're talking here. So at least I can get you guys grabbing your kits.
Do you want us to spawn in at Korngal or Michigan?
Oh yeah, didn't the primer say we have to spawn it to Michigan to get the briefing?
No, you do not. So not today anyway. I am
Oy.
making some special rules, so bear with me. All right, you should be able to spawn in, and you'll notice supplies are disabled. Uh-oh, something special's happening. Alrighty. So, it is, what day is it?
Crap, which one were we spawning in at?
KOP, I think.
KOP, Korangal Outpost.
Michigan. By the
All
way,
right,
gamers,
so it is, and I'm just going to do this in Discord at first just so I can make sure everyone hears me. It is the 29th of September, 1993, just to reset your awareness of the calendar. What happens is you get a priority signal from FOB Michigan that basically, Spider 1, the commander of the 135th, is headed to your location. Huey lands, bodyguard type guys get out, and Lieutenant Colonel Masters himself kind of just walks right onto your cop, gathers you all around, and he's got a big map in his hand. And he's kind of got a grin on his face. He goes, "Hey, I think we found him." Spreads the map over the the hood of a truck, uses a big old knife to weigh it down, and says, "All right, I think we got him." He points into the Shuryak Valley to this decrepit little village on the south side called Karkadahi. Right? He says, Karkadahi is dug the fuck in. He explains that after your S2 shop found a whole bunch of intel, Masters himself was like, "No, I'm sending Skyhound to go look at that." Skyhound gets into the area, starts looking around. Just as he's starting an imaging run, he starts taking ground fire from something big, like a ZSU. Pilot's pretty sure it was high caliber, but they just got the fuck out of Dodge. They didn't want to stick around and find out for sure what it was. What they do see before they leave is fortifications along hilltops. They think they see a roadblock. and they see a thick black column of smoke rising from near the mosque in the little village. So they're pretty confident that place is dug in. And Masters then lays out kind of like a patchwork of notes and other commentary from both your S2 shop as well as his own limited intel capacity, and it's starting to paint a little picture. Photos, notes, diary journal mentionings, as well as just good old-fashioned photographs, some of which you've taken, of fighters and faces and equipment from all across the area. And all of it seems to be pointing, again, right back to Karkadahi. And there's a big red circle around the word, the Shadow, and it's Farsi writing underneath it. So he lays it out. He says, we've got reason to think the man himself is in that village. And it is right now one of the most heavily defended points in the entire AO. He says, there is not a chance in hell, after all this chaos, we're going to let the Shadow escape our grasp. We're not going to let him relocate to another village. We're not going to let him leave the AO. We're going to find him, and he's going to come home in either a body bag or handcuffs. There is no third option. He kind of looks around and goes, understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So he's got a plan. He's going to lay it out for you. If you want to change it, you can. If you want to stick to it, we'll figure it out. But he says the first thing he's going to do is overnight, he's going to dispatch all 3 of his available companies into the AO. 2 of those companies are going to be away from the mission area. Their job is to backfill security, launch diversionary attacks, and tie up as many of the insurgents' fighters as they can. Echo Company, though, their job is to create a perimeter around Karkadahi. He explains they're going to be somewhere between 2/3 and 1 full kilometer away from Karkadahi in a rough circle. Their job primarily is to stop people from leaving. That's their whole job. They're going to have a little bit of a capacity to stop people from getting in, but their job is to stop people from leaving. Once they're in place, you guys are cleared hot to do whatever you need to. Get in there, find the Shadow, kill him or bring him back to justice. Simple as. The complication, though, is you're going to get trapped in there, one way or the other, with a whole bunch of pissed-off insurgents. Initial intel says somewhere in the area 50 to 60 insurgents, plus whoever else starts trickling in from the hills. Because, again, they might be able to stop some of them, but their job is to stop them from leaving, not to stop them from getting in. So, with all that in mind, we need you to get in there, find them, kill them, and also carve a path for the rest of the follow-on forces to get in there and neutralize this insurgent stronghold. And that's it. That's what we need you to do. It's going to take a long time. You're expected to take a lot of casualties. It's going to make a huge mess. Lieutenant Colonel Masters points out, he says, you're not the only ones that are going to be in the fight. I've got my boys in all 3 valleys conducting operations, and he is also expecting to send some of his boys home in body bags. So he's like, you got one chance at this. Lives are going to get lost in this process. Make it count, is what he asks you. Make it count. Make sure you get in there and make sure you get the job done. He wants to know if, realistically, this is a scenario that you think you can accommodate. Can you fight your way into Karkadahi against those kinds of odds, find the Shadow, kill him or arrest him, and get out? Is that something you can do?
I look around the room and I see nodding heads, so I go, yes.
Okay. Yeah, he says, take the rest of the day to make your plans and preps. He'll do the same with his guys. And, round 1 or 2 in the morning, he's going to give the go code. His troops are going to start moving. They're going to start hitting targets over in the Peck Valley and in the Kandar Valley. You're going to see, we're simulating the impact of, increased aggressive patrolling all the way from Barkhanday to Ashat, just trying to stir up the enemy, tie him up, stop him from being able to move freely. All the while, helicopters are going to be ferrying in that Echo Company into the area around Karkadahi, trying to get those guys set up as best they can. And come first light, his boys will be in position. If you choose to go in before them, you might have a little easier time moving around as the enemy will be less stirred up. But they're going to be everywhere. If they find you, they'll crash down on you because that area is completely saturated with fighters. If you wait till after, if you wait till sunup and go in there, his boys will be in position. They'll keep the enemy thinned out, outside of that area. And really the only insurgents you'll run into are going to be the ones inside the containment area. So it's up to you how you want to play it. But Masters is there to listen to what you want to decide, there to advise you on what options he can bring to the table, and just wants to hear kind of your plan before he departs.
Copy. So I look around the table and I ask ideas, plans. I am more in favor of the morning attack.
I don't have anything specific, but oh wait, I don't have any specific plan in mind, but I'm just thinking this might be a great use for vehicle if we can push in there with one of those up armored Humvees with a 50 cal on it.
Masters has got one up armored Humvee that he can spare. He doesn't think it's going to have a working gun. The thing took a shit, and his boys can't get it up and running again. But he does have an up armored Humvee, and then of course you guys can still call in gun trucks all your own.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if we can have a Mark 19.
Just for gameplay purposes, that one's super glitchy, and I haven't tested to see if it works again. So I don't want to frustrate you guys with a gun that only half works.
I was thinking more like a truck with supplies so that we can keep respawning if we need to.
Bear in mind that our supplies are currently disabled, so
we can just keep going. Okay. Makes
yeah,
sense.
They're staying disabled when we go out.
Yeah, it's the finale. It's a big fight, and I trust you guys to do what you gotta.
All right. Well, I think supply is not an issue then.
Yeah.
Cool. So again, I think going in the morning is a better deal, better chance of success for us because the enemies will be concentrated only in the compound area, and that we can deal with 9 people. Again, I need your opinion, gentlemen. Yes, no, what do you guys think?
Your opinion.
Probably heretic.
Looks like it's kind of inside of a bowl, so we could probably surround it, at least get in a L shape around it.
Yeah, I was thinking of the eastern hills to take a look at it, but I don't know how high that is.
If we're not rolling in with vehicles, I would suggest that maybe we start with this. I don't know how to mark, but this structure to the southwest of the town, next to that lake.
With a delta on it?
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but
for gameplay purposes, I wouldn't worry about that. It's an attempt. The map maker attempted to make like kind of like a cave, but it's super ghetto. So.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that might be a possible escape route, but
for roleplay player purposes, we just hit it with a J-dam, collapse it.
Sure, something like that.
All right.
So yeah, no good looks, but yeah.
So I was thinking direct introduction with a helicopter. If you have one, why not 030-003 rough area?
Yeah, and you'll have friendly
Set up an
forces in the
RP.
area who might be able to mark, an LZ with smoke if they're near it. So if you pick a spot that's near the perimeter, they can pop smoke and protect you as you land. It's no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Are there ZSUs?
Yeah, isn't there AAA in the area?
Yeah, probably, but we'll have
There
to
is.
fly low, maybe.
I
mean, if we have to get there in truck, then the plans can be different. So if helicopters are permissible and they're getting engaged by enemy, and we sneak in from the far west and make our way in eastward, then I think landing is possible. Basic idea is a raid is what I'm thinking, right? If you guys have a different plan, this is where you speak up.
I like it. Let's do it.
Maybe your plan's what we do. So what are you thinking?
Coming from the west, flying kind of low if possible, and then land somewhere at 030-003. That gives us about 400 meters, 400 meters of range to scout out the area, with enough gunfire and more artillery fire, if possible, to the north of the AO. That way, they are like the covering or masking the helicopter sounds. And then once we are there, we set up an Overwatch team, and the second team moves in, and then we bounding Overwatch our way all the way into the compound, get the guy, then get out. Direct action. That's what I'm thinking. Pure CKB, unless you guys have something else.
Either way, bring lots of ammo.
Yeah.
Nah, be confident. Let's do what you want us to do.
All right, let's do that then.
Also, bear in mind those supply packs, since supply is disabled, we'll be able to bring out MG and grenade launcher ammo from those as well. So
again, like the normal standard loadout kits, like 80 riflemen carry 2 or 3 80 launchers. If you have a bigger backpack, it can actually fit in more launchers in them. Grab 2 or 3. MG definitely carry bunch, and if you're 80 riflemen, also see if you can carry a supply pack, if you can. If you can't, let me know.
On me.
All right, cool.
So just a little bit of housekeeping before you take off, because this is going to be just a comically large fight. You can expect occasionally me to fuck up, and for there to be bad guys kind of spawning in a visible location, or maybe in a slightly illogical location, as I just try to keep their numbers up and keep you guys sort of dealing with the right amount of resistance. So just please, as always, have a little bit of understanding. I'll do the best I can to keep it reasonable, but the map's only so big. And you might see some guys coming from an angle or from a distant direction that you thought was secure. Just do your best to roll with it, and it'll all play a lot better.
So just to make sure I understand the mission parameters correctly, we are supposed to go catch this guy alive or dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we are extracting, or we are staying there until General, what's his name, comes up and rescues us?
That's a decision you're going to have to make. If your plan is to hold there, we could try to have the perimeter units sort of start collapsing down onto the village. That's not as realistic as you guys making some kind of extraction from there.
Yeah.
You might want to consider getting yourself a helicopter pilot. I should have mentioned that while you were slotting up, now that I'm thinking about it. Just because if you're doing this much helicopter work as opposed to, more administrative, that can make a huge difference in what plays out. So what are you guys thinking?
The helicopter, the way I'm thinking about it is to drop us, go away, do whatever they need to do from the main mission, right?
Okay.
We go hit the bad guy, we get back to extract, helicopter comes, picks us up, we get back home.
Got it. All right, so more administrative.
Yeah.
All right then. Yeah, not a problem. All right, let me know kind of when you guys are ready and what you'll need, and I'll make it happen. Otherwise,
I got one quick question.
Yeah.
Do we have a description of the HVT?
Oh, of course, I'm an idiot. Yeah, so I'm working on one small tech issue that's stopping me from making him an actual objective in the game. He's gonna basically more or less blend in with the other fighters in the valley, but he's gonna be marked by an objective. If that changes, though, I'll probably choose like a different model so that he stands out from the rest. Just for identification purposes.
Okay.
And then, as always, if you do bag him, and let's say he's in game dead at your feet, it doesn't hurt to check in with me and see if he's actually just wounded for storytelling purposes.
Okay.
Yeah,
we don't have flashbangs, right? So
don't we?
Guys, make sure you're in the right teams. Just teams.
Flashbangs were in the arsenal, so.
Oh, is it? Then
American
definitely
Arsenal.
carry. Yeah,
American
definitely
Arsenal.
carry some.
All right.
Everyone grab a couple of flashbangs.
All right, I think at this point we can probably just go to in-game comms, and I will stop talking in your ear. Yeah, just hit up Zeus as to what you need, including fast travel into the area as you guys get set up.
There are flashbangs. Nice.
Hey, Contra, I've got 3 extra boxes of ammo in my bag.
Oops, sorry, I didn't.
Bear in
My
mind
man,
that
could you drop the arsenal bag? I'm
5.56
just
link
curious
is not
to make sure
available
it
in the
works.
supply pack.
as well. Hey, Eiko.
Ah,
looks
beautiful.
like I both
Nice.
aim and-
Fortunately, there's no
Yeah,
flashbangs on
100
me.
rounds.
We'll do that right now.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right, well, I think we've got enough then.
All right,
Oh yeah.
all right, gentlemen, listen up.
Light
Here's
infantry,
the thing.
baby.
We are going to make sure that we are in the correct group. So I have made a group called Raven 1. If you're in my group, start up in my group.
All right, as the evening goes by into the night, you guys can hear the increased radio chatter of all the units rolling out of Bob, Michigan, and you can occasionally hear the twin rotor Hueys flying about over your heads, back and forth, no doubt deploying Echo Company to the southeast, and you can occasionally hear gunfights and explosions in the distance.
Pew 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 pew.
Hey, Lizard, you're with us. Hit P, join Raven 1.
Okay.
It's probably a good thing that we're light infantry going after shadows.
Sorry. All right, gentlemen, make sure every one of you has some kind of a CQB weapon that you can fight CQB with. Even if it's an MG that you can shoot in indoors, that's perfectly fine with me. Make sure you have 1 or 2 flashbangs with you, because we will be flashing and entering the rooms. And yeah, 6-7 mags of ammo, and the rest we will supply as we need.
Hey, Heretic, you can probably drop those belts since we've got the
Yep.
arsenal. Yeah, heavy shit, you know.
You keep yourself reasonably light, 40-50 pounds, plenty.
Oh.
I guess I don't need the
possible.
carbine since we'll be able to
Correct.
rearm.
Yeah.
Alright, I've only got 2 boxes of ammo for you.
All right. Polly, make sure your team is ready. That guy, where are you at?
Here.
Mantra,
Ah,
Tame,
there you
Night
are.
Fox, you guys
You're my
got your
2IC. If I go down, you're
I'm
in
so
command.
ready.
Roger.
I've got AT launcher
All right.
quantity 1.
I have a task
pistol,
for you right now. Can you
rifle,
make
supply
sure
pack,
everyone in our team is
2
ready to go?
belts of 5.56.
If they're ready to go, I
2
want them
flashbangs.
lined up somewhere over there.
Alright, I have a
Roger.
psychotic amount of 40 mils and a lot of ammo.
Are you ready? Ready?
Polly, you ready? I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Line up against this wall. Hands behind your back.
No, goodness.
You guys all set?
Yeah.
All right.
Team's ready, boss.
We need to get to the correct time, and the chopper, so we can go. Is it going to be like we simulated a chopper flight, or are we actually going to go in a chopper?
I think for the sake of expediency, we can simulate the chopper flight. So,
Sounds good.
where were you planning on getting dropped off?
Polly has marked an LZ at 030, mark 003 in that area.
030003. Okay, the top of that hill there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm assuming we can do like a fake landing simulation and all that. So basically the idea is there's some artillery fire, something to mask the chopper sound. So we go land and the chopper flies away. Maybe it makes sense. I don't know. All right, gentlemen. Radios. They're all going to function on the same net for today. Let's keep it at 48 platoon net. Only use it if you absolutely need it, because we'll be pretty much in close proximity.
The closest safe spot that you guys can get is actually just a little bit offset from where you had chosen. But you meet a small group of paratroopers from the 135th who have secured an LZ as you guys hop off of the Huey. Stand by. I'm setting everything up.
Whoever's next to me does not have a mag in their gun.
Oh, he desynced.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just desync, man.
I saw one.
He does, if you believe.
If you believe.
Yeah, it works like Warhammer 40k works. You just gotta believe hard enough, man.
Yeah, orc weapons. Mm-hmm. All right, gentlemen. So the idea, Polly, is that once we land, security, bounding Overwatch, one team moves, one team gives cover, leapfrog all our way to the compound.
100%.
100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%.
Sounds good to me.
Both teams are equally capable, so we'll put down the radios 200 meters out, somewhere in a safe place.
I was actually gonna say if you wanna act as the base of fire team,
Alright,
mostly
guys.
you have 2 machine guns.
Here you
That'll
go.
be good. We actually one.
Oh, do you?
Where are we?
We have one machine gunner, one marksman.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, not bad.
Anything works, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, 400 meters
Actually,
up.
looks pretty nice over that way.
Yeah. We're going westward, so the compound is that one that you can see up there. Mostly.
Howdy, Sergeant.
No, it's
the
not.
compound
That's
we're going
not
to is
west.
east.
The
Ours is
paratroopers you're
eastward.
with let you know that
That's
you.
behind us. Yeah, we could.
Go ahead.
The paratroopers you're out with let you know that you are in grid reference 030 mark 006.
Copy that.
Copy that.
Copy that. All right, gentlemen, let's keep moving eastward. We don't have much time. Let's do this.
Okay, I'll take point. What am I saying?
Polly's team's taking point.
Contra, Nightfox, stand.
On you. Yeah, Night Fox, rightmost.
That guy, give about 20 meters, 25 meters behind them and start moving.
Alright, Sauce is currently point. Wow, from
Forgot how
Dublin,
good this game
Ireland.
looks.
Oh, talk in local, not on the radio if possible.
Well, welcome to the stream. We're currently on a assassin mission.
Talking local? That just sounds like that. Never mind.
It might be, yeah, it might be
It's
static.
gonna be a
'cause I
little
could
slow
probably
here
send
for
the rest
first
out.
10-20 minutes. We're currently moving to objective. And I probably won't be very responsive because it's gonna be very action-packed.
Ollie, are we taking a circuitous route?
Hey, go, there's a camp right in front of us.
Yeah, it's real fun.
Radio check, hey, go, radio check. Oh my. Jesus
Especially
Christ,
when
let's
you're
do this,
a
come
group
on.
of people who know what they're doing.
I'll figure out the radio in a moment.
Radio check channel 48.
Polly, we're in
I
48.
got you on 48, Echo. Copy that.
Tame, hold up. Alright, we'll be concentrating.
I'm a little concerned. Aren't we supposed to be going eastward?
Yes. We are going eastward. East-northeast.
We're meant to go west for the compound. Like southwest.
Nope, that's not the objective.
Copy.
Leaving behind.
We won't be able to.
Well, if you watch the stream, you might learn a thing or two.
Radio check 48.
That's
Negative, Polly, I didn't get you.
47.5, Polly.
Contact east, close, soft. Hard.
That doesn't sound very soft. I'll just watch the rear.
Audio left.
Audio north.
left.
All right, Polly, make sure we destroy this camp.
Fuck
Yeah.
off, Taliban.
Contra, cover me for a minute. I'm gonna grab charges
buddy.
from this weapon.
So in case you don't have the briefing, we are up here on this mountain.
On your left, Echo.
We have the
Copy that. Just be careful not to dead
main
check
guy we're
that
trying to
because
kill down in
they
this
may have
town.
vests.
Just make some more
It's gonna be it's supposed to get in and out, and we have friendly units around us trying
When Polly
to
is set
contain it.
charge on this camp, we're going to start moving towards our point, okay?
That's due east from here.
No, it's to the
Southeast.
south. Yeah, southeast.
Folks, make sure that you're covering. Give me a 360 while Polly's setting up charges.
I'm watching to the south, no eyes yet, though I'm hearing lots of fire.
Copy, watching north.
Hey, charge set, 90 seconds.
All right, gentlemen. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Southeastward. Let's go.
Southeastward.
Stick to the tree line, We'll stay here for a bit, move southward.
Last man. Yeah, Echo, I don't know what's happening. My radio is fucking bugging out. I set 1 to 48 and then it uses the other.
You know what? Let's move up and drop your backpack radio and we'll be fine.
Continue on forward.
Hey, Tam, do you
Are they southeast?
Yeah.
We're moving this way. Jesus!
RPG, spicy.
Holy shit. That came from due east.
Is it fighting going on south? Don't worry about that.
Okay, I can drop my radio here.
Same.
Teams are currently mixed.
Yeah, Polly,
check
take your
forward.
team, move towards the objective building.
I've lost contact with you guys.
Soft contact.
South, we have
southeast,
moved just
eastward.
south, away from the chopper. I think I see you. That's southwest.
Polly ready to move.
Yeah.
Alright, camp's gone. I'm to call us Raven 1. Polly, your team is Raven 2. Raven 2, you're going to start moving. Raven 1's going to give you cover. Copy?
Where are we going?
Objective building, southeastward. It's about 300, 400 meters from here.
See a ZSU down there.
Copy.
Radio check,
Hey,
4A.
who's my AT?
Got you, Polly, got you.
I don't think you have AT.
We're moving southeast.
We're going.
I've
We're
got
going
AT.
southeast, Polly, same Raven 2.
Yeah, we need to take the ZSU out. Any idea you can take it out from here?
There we go. Finally.
Actually, there it is.
Let's radio backpack.
It's, so, bottom right corner of that building. Go
Oh, yeah.
engaging from here.
We are giving
mean, I'm
cover.
engaging.
We are giving
Yeah.
cover only for our people to move up. We don't have to draw too much attention.
Do you want me to
Watch
hit the
their backs.
ZSU?
Do you have a shot? You can take it.
Back left, you're nuclear. Rocket, rocket, rocket.
Send it.
Ooh, you
Just short. You kill a lot of them.
Just shot.
And that's the only one I got.
Copy.
I could try to launch some grenades over there. They're only high explosive though. He's getting into the truck.
Echo, we're set about 150 meters to your southeast. If you want to push, we're covering.
Copy that. Gentlemen, we are going to move forward to the rocks east by southeast. So we are parallel to them, but moving forward. Copy?
I have eyes on friendly, so move past them.
them, suppressing them. We're going to move.
Alright, let's go. On me.
We're moving there.
This way, to the rocks.
Okay. Spread out.
Oh, Jesus.
Spread out.
Those rounds are getting kind of close.
Yeah, they see us. We are set. Start engaging them.
Polly, we are set. Start moving.
Yeah, good cover. Echo, where you ranged at? Oh shit. Right side.
There are guys in the woods.
Oh shit, copy.
Polly, status. We're convoy, can you hear me? Keep moving. Hey, Paul, we got a man down. He slid down the mountain.
Do you have our radios up yet?
Yeah, both the radios are behind us where we start moving.
That guy, I'm running low on ammo. Could you drop that?
Roger. I'll set it right next to you. Back's on the ground.
I have contacts to the left as well in that direction.
As I'm gonna start launching grenades over there.
Yeah, go for it.
Echo team, Polly's team set. His radio's down. Copy that. We're going to start moving. We're going to move about 100 meters or so, and then
thanks.
you guys start moving again. Moving now.
Gentlemen, let's move.
Moving.
Forward.
You got the bag?
Yep. I don't see the other team.
Rear.
Yeah, and left.
What the fuck is rear?
Set. Polly's team move. Raven to move.
Lizard, watch forward in the safe area and start suppressing
One of us got him.
any
Focus in
contacts, okay?
front again.
Nice.
I got a rear.
That guy and I got
Medic,
rear.
that guy, you got back and...
We might want to
what's
get
this
our own
one?
radio
Not-
channel, because we're operating as a
we
unit, not with everybody.
Ag.
Okay, covering that came from
Yeah.
your right.
Right.
Hands on 40,
One down.
and that only 40.
Close. Scene. Here, I'm gonna shift over to your right a little
Alright,
bit.
you guys
just to cover
good?
you. Yeah, we're good.
This is Echo on 39. We're going to use 39 for intercom if we need to. 48 is going to be for inter-squad. Copy that, Raven 2. Raven 1 is going to start moving.
Gentlemen, let's start moving forward about 100 meters or so.
Forward 100
Okay,
meters.
Let's go.
Moving.
Raven 1's moving.
Raven 1 is
Raven
Raven
2, be
2.
advised to be... Send it, Night Fox.
We've got some casualties. We got a light cover going down the hill, but we got 2 down.
Copy that. Radios are up. Will they be able to make it to you?
Yeah, one of them just has to recover their gear. The other one has AFK.
Copy.
It's a good spot.
Corvus.
Watch
Shots
left and
right.
Across the valley. Multiples.
Raven 1 is set. Raven 2.
Ah, I'm hit.
Stay behind cover if possible.
Find better cover.
Radio check 4-8.
CSU.
Gotcha, Polly. Okay, awesome.
I'm up.
Hearing shots rear.
Advise, it looks like there's a AAA gun in the town just beyond the minaret. Hey, fam, I have ears on it. I also have eyes on a AAA gun to the right of the minaret as well.
I'm not seeing contact over here.
I'm not seeing it, but I hear it.
Hey, do we have the ammo pack down?
I can get it down.
Yeah, get down.
I'm gonna put it behind this rack. Hey, we have friendlies directly to the right of that.
Yep.
Thanks, that guy.
Reloading.
Hey, I see the fighter top of the hill.
Was that guy?
I see the fighter top of the hill engaging.
Start lifting fire to the left. We need to advance through it.
Copy that. Lifting fire.
He's down.
Left fire,
Good
left.
shots.
Lifting fire.
Contact down around. Shift fire, but
Down the
whatever.
mountain, copy. This is where we shift fire left, but... My bad. Said the wrong thing.
No, that wasn't you. That was Night Fox that called the wrong thing. You should know better. Maybe I'll have to retrain y'all on shift and lift fire again.
I mean, we'll have to start doing it frequently. You know,
Yeah.
every couple months, I think.
And I'm fine with that. Like,
Motherfuckers back up.
Green tracers.
Contact front.
Hopefully he's dead
That
now.
was front as well. You gotta call it range, everybody. Rear is far.
Yeah.
Front was very close.
We're also a little clumped together.
Yeah, I know.
kind of have to be
Yeah.
here. I'll shift a little bit to the left. This looks decent.
Contact close.
That's messed up.
Oh, that was my grenade.
Straight line left.
Mag.
Reloading. They'll take you on edge. Flank.
I know I saw one go over in that direction. Back out.
Nice shots, Raven 2. We are just 10 meters to your left. Be careful what you're shooting at.
Good frag.
Oh, that's getting close. Holy shit. That went over the mountain.
Shit, I'm damaged.
Raven 2, you moving?
Frag out front.
Confirm, we're moving towards these buildings right now.
Copy, you're taking fire from your old pass. Is that friendly?
Negative, we're not taking fire.
No, we are taking fire from your old pass. Do you have anyone
It might
left
have been
behind?
me. Yeah, friendly's on that pause. We're moving down the hill right now.
Copy that.
Reloading.
More contacts on the right-hand side. 100 meters out, down the hill slightly.
Raven 2, Tame, we're taking fire between you and us.
That was an ass fest.
Heretic, why don't you focus on those guys far? I'll hold the flank.
Raj, getting low.
Hey, I recommend we move up to that.
Raven 2, you said?
To the left.
I'm going up to that ridge line
Frag out
over there.
left.
We got contacts on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, I know. We will start moving that way.
I could toss down some smoke.
Hey, Raka, can you drop an ammo pack? Also, Aiko, you're really pumped up with me, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I'm moving. Yeah, we are moving.
Raven 1, we're moving up 50 meters. Let's make sure we don't get contact on the left.
That's not good.
Alright, moving. Lizard, last man.
Yes, man.
I did not bring enough ammo.
Solid copy. Hey, that old pause before you move down. We're unable to move. Enemies coming.
What? You want to go?
I think my bag fucking despawned.
No, I'm just saying you're up. Your bag despawned?
I think my bag fucking despawned.
No.
Also,
Grab an
the
enemy
warning
weapon
order
and
would be
ammo.
great, because I was going to try to get ammo. And I called for it.
I put up against some like big rocks over there. And
taken up one of our own positions. We're gonna move and clear that out before we push further into that town.
Alright. Do we want to call Zeus, or do we want to just grab something?
Copy that. See if you can shoot them
I'm
out from
thinking
your current
call
pause.
Zeus.
Don't need to move back up there.
Yeah. Yeah, we have the time.
Get contact, I rolled pause in the rocks.
Scene.
What do you deal with them?
Paul, do you copy?
K-sauce? Everything K-sauce.
I copy.
We had an ammo bag that despawned. Can you Zeus us another, please?
Oh, like the backpack with ammo in it?
Yeah.
Sorry, the
Raven,
supply
do I
thing.
still
Got
see
it.
some of
Give
your
me
friendlies
more,
in your
thanks.
old buzz? Half of you have moved up, half of you haven't.
No, the other half got smoked, Echo. We're the forward element now.
Copy that.
We're trying to make our way back down and regroup, yeah.
Got contact
When you're
far
regroup, let me
north.
know.
But we're not moving. We're chilling.
Echo, we just called Zeus to get an ammo pack here.
Yeah, we're holding here for a bit.
Okay.
It's nice because I'm running out.
Got contact
Supplies,
far
fresh
north.
and hot.
Are they engaging us?
I'll just take the supply pack out of it and then I'll place it.
Air tick, I got a target for you over there in those rocks.
You need ammo here in this.
The,
Copy.
oh, there's another one to the right.
Roger, scene.
Let me
That's our
just,
guy moving through.
Oh, that's our guy. Shit.
Yep, those are our guys. It looks like Contra. Nah, you good.
Is this infinite?
Yeah.
Sick. I'm taking like 20 bags.
Take as much as you need. We'll put it back in the backpack again, so we should have it. Again, one at a time. Maintain your 360.
Wait, Echo, can we request, like, artillery support?
Good question.
Raven 2's regrouped. We're gonna start pushing back towards that town.
Copy that. Start moving. I see more
You done with the
contacts
bag?
moving up the hill from the town, moving southward. So Raven 2, watch your right flank.
Copy.
Looks like we got a pretty
Once you're
straight
set,
shot
let
to
us
get
know
in
so
there
we
now.
can start moving.
Hey, Heretic, I want you up here if possible, aiming down and helping Raven to set up
Contact rear.
Thank you, sir. Sauce got that side. That guy in Sauce, you have the left flank of us. Lizard, you'll be backing up Heretic, calling out targets if he needs it.
Should brought a shovel with me. That sounds like a lot of fire.
Reloading.
Yeah, one of them is actually on the building. Wow. Cool.
Is that impressive for Reforger AI?
No, I'm just surprised.
Ah.
They may have been placed there, yeah.
Raven 2, status.
got eyes on a camp.
Raven 2 is pushing south towards these trees. Hopefully we can get a height advantage. Those two rocks we were pushing through originally are a fucking death trap, but we're not doing that.
They got the man injected on the watch. Over. What is that? Dead surgeon.
There's a camp down this way. That guy just making sure
Copy
someone
that,
else
Raven
sees
2.
it.
What's your pulse?
Bearing
I think I see you firing at that guy's
09.
copy. Never mind.
089.
08.
Polly, just FYI, we have
Got
to
it.
get to the building. We can't get caught up in the
Didn't see the
firefights
camera.
in the forest.
Can't get to the
Oh,
building
yeah.
if we die. There you go.
What I mean by that is, if possible, use the rock cover and move further down.
I don't know why they went all the way.
Echo,
into
half
the
of these
forest
guys
over
seem to have suicide vests. If we push into those rocks, one dude next to us wipes the entire team. We're not doing that.
Polly, copy that. I'm not arguing over the radio. I want you guys to be bounding past us. It's been 10 minutes. Please hurry up.
We are.
Got a camp close. Bearing 090. Over here.
Copy. You know?
Also, we
Not
can
a bad
totally
idea
get
for
in
us to
from this
take.
side.
Exactly what I was
Go down
thinking.
into that draw. If they come over to
Yeah.
us,
Correct.
we can
Perfect
go into
plan.
the draw. We're the heavier team anyway.
Yeah, let me talk to Polly about that.
Raven 2, you can maintain your pause, fight your enemies, and once you are ready, start moving down to the camp. Raven 1 is going to start moving to a known camp just slightly off the target to the north. We'll take care of it and then move to the main camp. Copy?
Got a squad down below us. On grenade.
Let's move left.
We're going to move to a draw. We're going to move to a draw north of us. Copy? Source, take point.
Okay, that guy just got deleted. Wow.
I'm getting better with these grenades.
Indeed.
Nice. Good call out. Alright. I'm heading out on me.
Yep. Follow us. Source's point, give him a little bit of
Guys,
space,
yes, you-
and then we'll start moving.
Which will have eyes on us down there. We gotta get into defilade. Should be.
Yeah,
We
get to
might
deflate,
wanna-
get to deflate.
I got movement
Will
on
the
the right side of the
HEDPs
smoke.
take them out? I don't know.
Lizard on 1 point, so stay behind.
Hey, Lizard, pull back slightly, yeah?
Contact behind us. It's close. Near bases. It's down.
Good
Nice.
shots.
That sounds like enemy grenades.
Gentlemen, we're moving eastward, east-southeast.
Hey, Heretic, can you take
Raven 2,
cover
you
here
got
and see if we can get
contact
any points
directly to your
up,
east.
down into the building? Thanks.
Close, like 50 meters or so.
Yep.
I think I really missed what I got. What did Polly say? Do you know?
We have contact close to our east within 50 meters.
Copy.
Copy that, Raven 2. Raven 1 is pretty close, moving up.
And on the camp.
Yep.
Suggest we take that 3-story.
A firm. Let's do that.
That didn't sound good.
Going for the 3-story.
I'm with you.
Raven 1, 3-story. We're moving in. Heretic, you're the last man to get in.
Okay. Breaching. Bottom clear.
You're right. Want me to get a throwable up there?
Nah, it's clear.
Yeah.
Alright, do we have a explosive thingy on there?
Clear. Alright, trying to get eyes on stuff.
Oh, if I can get there, that'd be great. Can't.
I don't have capacity. Can one of you grab an explosive charge and place it on that camp once you're set up?
I should be able to.
Thank you. Take Lizard with you as security.
Yep.
Hey, Q, I need to go check on my kid. I'll be right back. He's just not having it today. It might be one of those days again.
Eyes from here are not brilliant. I think we'll need to take that.
See,
next
I'll
step
get a
to
clacker and some explosives.
Raven 2, this is Raven 1. Wrong channel. Raven 2, this is Raven 1. How copy?
We copy.
We are currently in a building north of the objective. We are holding. What's your parts and status?
That's
Holy
close.
shit.
I was gonna say,
Status is
let's
good.
get back
We're sitting on
inside.
the rocks directly southwest of you, overlooking the entire town right now.
I am hit.
Copy that, Raven 2. Do you mind doing Overwatch for a bit while we clear this town?
Yep, got it.
Charges set. I have a clacker.
Yeah, go for it. Whenever no one is near it, we can blow it up.
I mean, it should be clear.
Okay. Get away from the windows.
Yeah, get away from the windows and doors.
Fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
Control 10.
Nice.
Apparently one dead wasn't enough.
Well, we tried to blow it. Alright, gentlemen, we're going to start moving. I want to start clearing buildings here, so southeast building, 2-story would be a good thing to start with.
Okay, there was a pretty big explosion there with the cluster frag.
Copy.
Alright, I'm gonna go out the back door.
Contacts across, yeah.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
That's a nice vest.
Raven 1, be advised there's a mortar in the center of town, unmanned right now. We have eyes on.
Oh, good.
Copy that.
Close the door. I'm closing it because air takes in there.
Raven 2, this is Raven 1. We are making our push into the town. You should have eyes on us.
Alright, going in.
Yeah. With me, this one, Dick.
Negative on eyes, hang on.
We are near the 2-story building with the compound. Going in now.
Hey, okay, what about this building
We are
behind
east
us?
of the minaret.
Copy that guy, if he doesn't have a weapon, go and engage him.
I think we'll be okay, honestly. I'm more worried about the hills above us.
This building is cleared.
Yeah.
How is that next building over? On north?
It's, no movement inside.
Hey, that guy and Lizard, clear that building north of us.
Roger. Let's go.
Sorry, Raven 1, we have eyes on you now.
Yeah, we are in that compound. We are clearing out this area before we move up.
Alright, I got the door. Road.
Yep.
Shit, fucking.
Right, moving right. Alright, I think we're clear.
Yeah. I fucked myself up on that clear.
It's fine.
Fucking door blocked me. We're clear.
Hey, that guy, do you have any more charges on you?
I have one.
Okay, there's a ZSU in the next compound over which we have to take out.
Alright. Do we need any rearm?
I think we can this one.
Contact northeast.
Eyes on booking leader.
Server. Further. Oh, that's close. Alright, fuck these grenades. Why is ping fucking 600? Oh god, my fucking weapon. My fucking weapon's fucked. I'm getting here so I don't get shot.
Yeah, my internet is having some issues. No idea why.
Is it better? Still the same?
I mean, I can hear you live now, so.
Better now?
It's getting better.
Hello, hello? Yeah.
I think we're good.
Alright, I think we're good.
Fuck. Reloading. There's another guy in the forest, I think.
Okay, let's move on to the next objective area. You wanna start moving?
Get some ammo first.
Yeah. Hey, that guy, let's resupply people and then we'll start moving.
Alright,
Get into the building and resupply.
alright. Crossing you. Crossing.
Yeah.
Alright, bottom floor.
No, what happened to the internet? Now it's fine again, right?
I feel like the game master might have spawned a little too many AI.
Alright, I'm good. I don't know if anyone else needs to run
Yep, please.
downstairs.
Moving.
Right there.
I need some ammo. Crossing. Hi.
What's all this yapping out here?
I'm good.
Excuse me.
Alright, reloading.
Don't want to lose this
Gentlemen,
thing
we're gonna
again.
start moving to the next compound. Get ready to move southward and move west, then south. Copy?
Up here, west and south.
Yeah, nicely covered in this building.
Hello?
Vertex dead.
Dead? Oh, shit.
Yeah, so we're going where? West? To the minaret?
Like where
One,
we
you
are
guys
right
doing
now, then
okay?
moving southward.
We got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can get them to take care of it.
I mean, why don't we go to the
Raven
minaret
2,
and
this
go
is
to-
Raven 1. We have heavy contact from our southeast.
Sandbags right below
Can you
us.
help?
From our current position, no. We can push to a better
Frag
one
up.
if you need.
Ow. Fuckers.
Hey firm, see if you can position yourself in better position.
Getting shot up this mission.
Going up top again.
ZSU is unmanned right now. Nice.
I could try hitting it with a grenade.
If it was, I'm pretty sure we'd be dead.
Hey, come on, make
Or at least someone would be.
back. I'll be there in about 5
What's a
minutes.
command tent down there?
Oh shit, more contacts to us northeast, to where we came from.
Eyes on.
Copy.
was one guy close. He might have an S-Vest on rushing us.
Let's watch that corner to the left.
Yeah. Watch that corner to the left.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like it's right around that corner.
Yeah.
Whatever's back there is not ideal.
Yeah, the command tent is right below us.
We can throw down a whole bunch of smokes and probably rush it.
Let's fight it out for a bit.
Okay.
Back in the command tent area. Alright. I want Raven 2 to get into position, that's why I'm waiting for this.
Roger.
Jesus.
It's awesome coming back.
Raven 1, we are unable to
welcome back.
push up. We're getting way too much fire and we're just getting flanked like crazy. We don't have good sideline.
Copy that, Raven 2. Just hold your security so that you can give us a way back. We'll make our way up.
Gentlemen, Raven 2 won't be able to give us overwatch at this moment. Heretic, do you have good line of sight down there? Or Sauce?
Why don't we try the mosque in the middle of the
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that was my plan next, is to go up there. If not, we'll move up there.
Because it can go in defilade.
I have a feeling we're gonna get too exposed up there.
It's just getting
That's
there
the other problem.
That guy in the window.
Hey, Echo, we're gonna move up there now.
Yep, move up in there. Sauce and Heretic, move up there.
Got him. That guy in the right window.
Yeah, take him out.
Friendlies near red.
You get a grenade right in between his eyes. I will
So many
get you.
contacts coming from that side. Southeast.
There you go. That's inside the building.
That didn't kill him, I'll be pissed. Oh. Take captive squad leader completed. I think that was him. Copy on you, moving up.
I don't know if he's much of a
Sauce,
captive.
Heretic, give us overwatch. We're moving in.
I'm not sure if he's a captive, I'm not gonna lie.
We're not yet. Oh, copy.
We're fine.
Taking position in the tower, I'll provide your watch. Also, pretty good.
Alright, that guy.
Where are we moving? Yeah, up there apparently. Lizard, we're moving up to the compound.
Good thing I didn't go in.
Slow it down, Echo. We're going in too fast.
They're a little close.
Copy. Hold on, there's people to my left and then.
Grenades over the wall? Never mind.
Clear.
Might not peek that.
Alright, Minaret's a no-go. Copy that, Sauce and Heretic. We are... No, wrong channel. Copy that, Sauce and Heretic. We are actually
We've
in
got
the
awful
building.
sight lines here. We're not able to see much. Permission to just move up to y'all and help clear?
Negative.
Let's get this
we are
door
almost
open.
done clearing this. We have one more building. Then we are coming back, so we need a rear security.
Copy that.
Going upstairs.
Yeah, going up.
Several dead.
Yeah. Take a photo of
And a guy in a
one of
wall.
these guys.
They probably committed suicide.
All we can't do. Alright, cool.
Okay, this guy's a bomb. I'm gonna go downstairs.
Hey Lizard, you got any frag grenades on you?
I do.
Wanna throw one like right over this wall?
Yeah,
sounds
you
like
got it.
they're right there. But top of the hill. Right to wreck.
Oh, yep.
You should be close to me.
We're sending in a last frag into that building to make sure he's actually dead, then we're leaving from here.
Copy.
Hey, be advised, we got contacts up in the rocks by the smoke.
Jesus, you love these things off.
Ooh. I'm gonna regret this. Yep, that was. Oh shit. There you go, we lost one.
Alright, let us pull back the way we came and get back to our rally point and get off here. Mission complete.
Yo, Aiko, I just died. Do I walk back to you guys, or?
Stay there for now. We are coming back up. On the radio.
Copy that.
Back on last man.
Copy, I'm getting this explosive down on this artillery, or yeah, AAA piece.
Thank you, that guy.
Will stay.
Alright, 20 seconds. Get up, get up, get up. Fuck this shit.
Raven 2, this is Raven 2, this is Raven 1. Mission complete. We are pulling back now. Explosives on the ZSUs.
Is this Sauce that just got killed down here?
Huh?
Is that Sauce body around that corner?
Oh shit, Sauce went down again?
He's dead. We gotta move now or we die here.
No, we have to pull back now. We don't need to.
Right up our the hill.
Shooting at us.
Right up our hill. Hey, go behind you. Ah, this, I am fat fingering these buttons so hard.
Raven 2, this is Raven 1. Do you copy?
We got.
We are 2 men down, but we are moving back up to you guys, like basically retreating.
Copy. We're 2 down as well. Moving back to regroup. We sent your 2 back your way.
Copy that.
Stay there.
Tell them to stay there. We are coming to you.
Let's put out a charge on this side real quick.
Damn it. Not the tree.
Okay, it's armed. Run, run.
Okay, let's running. Run. Up.
Raven 2, do you see what that heavy thing is shooting at us, use?
It's a Russian BMP
Copy that.
or BTR, whichever.
I was about to say BMP.
Nah, it's a legit armored vehicle. That's what it is. It's what's been engaging us the whole time.
Alright, Raven 2, this is Raven 1. We're going to start retreating now and make our way to extract.
Copy. No eyes on that BTR, but from those tracers directly east of us in the valley, we don't have line of sight.
It's on the road. Don't worry about
Copy
it,
that.
man.
Not our problem.
Sounds about right.
pretty sure I smoked the dude as Sauce and I went up to the mosque. It's pretty great. Felt amazing.
I think I killed the guy that killed Sauce.
Wait, he was inside the.
Apparently, Sauce fell off a cliff.
Left of it. And
Oh.
so as I opened the door, he was just standing there with his back to me, and so I just.
There was a guy hiding in the rocks behind our formation.
In the rocks?
Raven 2, this is Raven 1.
Not
We're
in-
back
no,
to our
on
last
the rocks.
hold point. We are moving up the hill.
Okay.
See up there?
Just with all the lag, I was not sure. That's.
Hey, let's
Copy
stay
that,
on this
we're
tree line with some cover. I don't want to go in the open again.
It's also hard to
What's the fun of that?
audio locate this stuff because we're shooting all around us.
Yeah.
Having to push the talk is a little annoying, but yeah.
If you were transmitting all the time, I don't know if I could take the static.
Yeah. That's exactly why I don't want to do it.
I'm thankful my voice changer has a whole bunch of EQ and stuff.
Open area, LDA cross.
Yeah, it's interesting. You don't get
Keep going,
that
keep
much
going.
static normally.
More of a cliff.
Yeah, it's a linear danger area.
No.
No.
Left and right, it's dangerous.
No.
That's
It's ODA. Open danger area. Totally different thing that needs to be done.
Just joking, but yeah.
Got real quiet now that we're out of there.
Raven 2, this is Raven 1. We are almost at the hilltop. What's your pulse?
We're just about back in the trees where we were a minute ago.
Copy that. Let's go grab our radios and then call the shop run.
I should have took his shirt as a trophy. Oh well.
Copy, we're at 032, break
So we
005,
did confirm the kill.
Yeah. As soon
Copy
as
that.
I magged
We are
out,
almost
then
at the radios. We are
objective
25
completed,
meters
so-
off it.
Ah.
The guy at the mosque.
Yeah, he was in the building
Yeah.
to the left of the mosque.
Not much to identify now after the frag.
Radios down here?
Right.
Or am I crazy? Nope, mine's here.
That is a very loud static.
Yeah, it's like you're talking over here.
Yeah.
No, I'm just giving you shit.
Fair enough.
It's your cousin, Lizard.
Raven 2, we are on your radio.
I don't like how they went radio silent.
They're fine. I can see him moving.
I mean, situation developed. They had heavy contact. We had to push in. So did what we could.
Also, I'm pretty sure I accidentally put around the poly.
Yo!
Just normal heretic things, you know.
Well, well, well.
It's in the name, isn't it? How bad's the static, by the way?
This is Raven 1 and 2. How copy?
You just sound like you got a fan blowing in your background, that's it.
Okay, in my experience, it's pretty bad, but alright. As long as you
You
can
look
hear me, I
operator
guess.
as fuck.
Alright, Echo. Oh, we're here.
Raven 1. This is Crossroads. Send traffic. Crossroads, Raven 1. Mission accomplished.
Raven 2, let's
We
keep an eye
have
down
killed
that
the guy,
valley.
and we have made our way back towards our LZ. Request a pickup. Roger that. Good work.
Maintain 360, gentlemen.
Take a compass
Raven 2's
direction and
watching
look it.
that valley.
Thank you.
Hey, mission complete.
Yay! We saved the
entity.
Yeah, he looks operator. 1980s. That's operator.
Congratulations, guys. That was the campaign.
Can I hang that guy's shirt up in a barrack somewhere as a trophy?
And I think I captured actual footage of you
Smoking
getting him. Hang on. There in open comms, that's actual footage of Heretic who found the shadow. I was gonna be like,
So-
yeah, if he gets caught in the crossfire and wounded or killed, no. Heretic made a point of like standing over the guy and mag dumping him. So
Heretic found the shadow and lit him up.
So, just a little bit of epilogue as to what happens. Because you guys went for the manhunt victory condition, essentially, you are successful in your military operation. Your area is stabilized for the time being, and insurgent activity dies way, way down. Essentially, the insurgents more or less abandon that area, and the wider war continues. Unfortunately, though, and this is where the plot thickens. As you pick through the pockets of the now deceased shadow, you realize one of all people. Anyone want to guess who it was?
Colonel Mustard.
Colonel Mustard. Remember that one elder that ran from you guys?
Oh, from the town.
Yeah, Haji Bashir.
Okay, yeah.
Sure as shit, when you pull his little hood off, you guys are like, fuck, it's Haji Bashir. He was the shadow all along. But when you look through his, some more of his personal effects, you find, and it takes time to decode it, some spooky CIA guys figure it out. They're looking through it and they realize, even in his own personal journals, he's referring to his loyalty to the shadow. And at first, everyone's like, what? Like, I don't understand. Like, why would he be referring to himself in the third person? And when the context clues get pieced together, one little, intel guy sitting in the basement goes, hey, what if the shadow is a network and not a guy? And that's kind of where the story ends for now. Maybe there'll be more. Maybe there won't. Who knows? But that's the story of Manhunt in northern Pakistan in 1993.
The shadows thicken.
The shadows thicken. So, sorry about the corny storytelling, but there's no other way to do it.
That was fun. Thank you.
Glad you enjoyed
Bravo,
it.
man. Clap, clap, clap. Round
Thank
of
you,
applause for
Raven,
Janelle.
too.
Hey, that storyline is distilled down to a great time. So,
Was that a pun, or am I just getting thick?
well, it's 50% corn. Corn makes whiskey.
Goodness.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
It took me a second. Good old boy over here. All right. Yeah. Okay. Truthfully, I had not expected you guys to literally just charge down the hill at them and just kill all of them. You guys did phenomenally. There were so many guys trying to kill you, and they were legit using real tactics. But short of me cheating, there was no fucking way they were getting you. You guys had 360 security. You were on your shit. Yeah, there were a couple of hangups where I guess the little suicide squads got you. There were a couple little clusters of suicide bombers, and I think Polly and Night Fox ran smack bang into one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that sucked, man. But that's part of the story, is occasionally getting blown up like that. But you guys did phenomenal. I was really impressed by your ability to keep the fire up as you kept moving. It just seemed you guys just kept the ammo flowing. What'd you do?
I brought 1,800 rounds of 5.56.
I kept stealing
brought
40
another-
mil rounds
I
from
brought another
Night
400
Fox.
rounds of 5.56.
Were you guys just utilizing those resupply pouches a lot?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That too.
Okay.
I carried all mine.
I must have fired
Yeah.
70 40 mil
I-
rounds.
My
shot
gun must have
2,000
melted
rounds
for
of
sure.
5.56. I'd have gone through, what's that, 3 barrel changes?
Probably.
556 isn't in the supply packs.
But so I just brought all of it.
Yeah, what's up with that? We gotta. I wonder if that's intentional or if that's just an oversight by the game devs.
Wait, what's up?
The fact that belted 556 is not in the supply pouches.
Because we're using the Corvaquois ones, the 249 isn't in the Corvaquois arsenal.
Oh. Okay.
Let's call
I can change it. I can add it if that's something we want. That's an easy fix.
Want.
I heard I want.
I want. Call the Belgians. Call FN.
Hey, Raven too, thank you for watching our back. Man, you guys got involved and we decided to push up, but yeah. Good job, man. You thinned out the herd for us, basically.
Yeah, we didn't have great sight lines, unfortunately, but we killed a lot of stuff.
You made it work, and I think one of the few sight lines you did have, I was kind of zooming my camera around. You had the view from your perspective past the village, that one hill that kind of drapes high left down to low right, just past the village from your position. There were a lot of guys trying to get over that hill. Like there really were. And you like every time they crested that hill and skylined and started firing down, you guys were just like, oh, back on that hill and just schwacked them. And by keeping all that pressure off of the other team, they had so much more maneuverability on what was their left flank facing into the village. So I know it didn't feel like you were maybe as busy as the other team, but holy shit, that was actually a really important tactical position to force the enemy to funnel in right into the guns of the other section. So you did great, man.
I think 2 only ever took the 2 casualties. The 2 fatalities.
There was like one trip and fall. I think someone fell from a height, and then somebody else got armored when they like went 1 micron too high off of a rock. But yeah, we're
in the whole mission.
I'm trying to think of
like at least the Raven 2, Polly and I got schwacked, but other than that, I don't think Raven 2 actually had any respawn casualties.
The first log you shot killed me with the backblast, dog.
Oh, really?
Oh,
really?
Yeah. I heard backblast clear, and then I just got schwacked everywhere all at once.
Since when was their backblast?
Well, maybe not them, but I got shot everywhere. It was weird.
I twisted my ankle and died from embarrassment.
Oh,
hey, that'll happen.
Yeah, Raven 1 had 3 casualties total, I think.
So sorry I don't have a whole lot more adventure for you tonight, but I've got, and I'm glad there's a lot of us here, some excellent news if you haven't already heard the rumbling. So in the immediate future, as far as gameplay is concerned, Polly has been working on a campaign that's in a similar style as what I was doing, but it sounds like he's got a really clear vision for improvements and just kind of more fun into the mix. It's set on Everon, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He's been putting together a write-up. He's been like kind of doing all this like really cool stuff that I didn't even think of doing as far as like on the mission making side. So I'm really excited to see what he's got. Plus, I don't have to run it, so I get to just be a regular player. I'm so looking forward to it. So Polly's working on the next campaign. It'll be a Zeus campaign like the last one. And yeah, so just feel free to chat him up. I've been wanting to be like, yes, talk to people. So yeah, go chat him up, ask him about it, get excited, get some hype going. It's going to be a really good time. What are you calling it, bro?
I have a document. What channel is would be the appropriate one? Because I'll drop the
open
document
comms
in there right now.
Yeah, let's do it. Open comms.
Sounds like we're just doing paperwork for the campaign.
Yeah, right. It is a fucking DD3447 simulator. Sorry, you only initialed 2 of the 4 pages, so therefore
somebody needs to go back to S3.
There it is. Democracy's Sentinel. That's the name of the campaign.
Oh.
So
I thought he'd go with Liberty or something, but
he drafted up an entire like primer and has got it shaped up. like its op orders and all that with like
Dude,
class.
we need to get you an official letterhead for this.
Yeah.
Right.
Chris.
So if you're a whiz bang graphic designer and you want to come up with some kind of like Department of the Legions or whatever, the Ministry of the Legion, whatever you want to call the then yeah, that's this is your time to shine. But yeah, he's been working on it. I'm really excited to see because I know very little other than like just kind of like the basics of the story. So I'm really excited to get in there, get back into gameplay, leadership, and have some fun schwacking some dudes. People. So yeah, that's what's coming up next in the world of gameplay. As for like group organization stuff, so if you haven't been aware, Aiko for the last couple of years has been playing with a really great group of guys from STF. You know what? I'm drawing a blank. Spectre, that's what it is. Spectre Task Force. They mostly play Ground Branch, but increasingly they've been showing interest in Arma, A3, Reforger. They're just like, yeah, maybe this is kind of our thing. And it sounds like we have a whole bunch of STF players, by knowing Aiko, who want to play Reforger and want to kind of do the stuff that we do. And it sounds like we are going to really be trying to build kind of a friendship between our two groups, and maybe even start, hosting events in each other's social spaces. And the ambition is, man, if we all get along, we'd probably be a great group to merge into one larger community where 1PH would kind of be like, maybe not by name and by branding, but certainly the core group of us would be sort of like running Reforger ops out of this slightly larger community. So it's very much, a really interesting opportunity. Nothing is happening right away, and we're just kind of gonna be encouraging STF members to come join us. We're going to be encouraging us to go play video games with these guys. They're just great dudes, and there's just a really great opportunity for two awesome communities to start building friendships amongst each other and become something bigger, where we get to have more players, more fun, just kind of all the stuff that we've always wanted to do, but with a group of like pretty ready-made, professionalized players, precisely the kind of people we've been looking for. So rather than, Click is the guy who